Rava-Ruska is a city in Zhovkva Raion, Lviv Oblast of western Ukraine. It is a border town between Ukraine and Poland. The border checkpoint is situated 8 kilometers west of the city, along the international autoroute Warsaw. Lviv.Population 8,426. History. Rava-Ruska was founded in 1455 by the Polish Prince Vladislav I of Plock, Duke of Belz and Mazovia, who named the settlement after his regional seat, Rava-Mazowika, located further west. Due to a convenient location along the merchant trail from Lublin to Lwow, the newly located town quickly developed. For centuries, Rava was part of the Kingdom of Poland and the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. It remained in private hands of several consecutive Szlachta families, such as the Glogowski, Suchadolski, Rychicki, and Burgas. In 1622, the town received permission of the King of Poland to organize fairs. In 1672, a skirmish between Polish and Crimean Tatar forces took place here, in which Polish unit under Atanazy Miaczynski freed hundreds of captured peasants. In 1698, Rava was the site of a meeting between Peter the Great and Augustus the Strong, which led to the Treaty of Preobrazhenskoye in 1699. For the first partition of Poland in 1772 until the end of World War I in 1918. The town was part of the Austrian partition, ruled first by the Austrian Empire and then by Austria-Hungary after the Compromise of 1867. It was a seat of the Rava-Ruska district, one of the 78 Bezirkshauptmannschaften in Austrian Galicia province in 1900. In 1880, its population was 10,500, with 37% Jews, 35% Poles, 20% Germans and 7% Ukrainians. In 1857, Rava received a rail connection with Yaroslavl, and next year, the railroad reached Sokol. 20th century. In the early 20th century, Rava-Ruska developed into a rail junction, with a connection to Lviv and Rjowy, built in 1915. After the rebirth of Poland, Rava-Ruska became part of the Lwow voivodeship and the seat of the Powiat-Rawski county. The line from to Rjowy was of main importance, as it connected two main cities of Poland, Warsaw and Lwow. Due to the rail lines, Rava prospered, and several businesses operated in the town. In 1924, a Belgian company opened here a factory of railroad ties. Furthermore, in the interbellum period, Rava was home to main school of the Border Guard, which was moved here in 1928 from Gora Kalwaria. The school had a department of training of guard dogs, also located in Rava-Ruska. According to Polish census of 1921, the population of the town was approximately 9,000, with 42% Poles, 42% Jews and 14% Ukrainians. By 1938, the population increased to 12,000. World War II and the Holocaust. On the 14th of September 1939, during the invasion of Poland, Rava-Ruska was captured by the Wehrmacht. The German troops left the town within days in accordance with the German-Soviet Frontier Treaty, and Rava-Ruska was occupied by the Soviet forces. A year and a half later, it was again recaptured by the Germans on the 28th of June 1941 during the German attack on the Soviet positions in eastern Poland, which marked the beginning of Operation Barbarossa. The Ukrainian People's Militia was formed. The town was incorporated into the general government territory. The Judenrat was established in July 1941. In March 1942, the nearby Belzec extermination camp began its killing operations, and at the end of the month the first Holocaust train with 1,000 Jews left Rava-Ruska for Belzec. Many Jewish residents were killed at Belzec in further deportations. Approximately 5,000 Polish Jews from Rava-Ruska were shot during a liquidation action between 7 and the 11th of December 1942. The last execution of Jews occurred in June 1943, during which 300 to 400 Jews were executed in a forest outside the village. After World War II, the Polish community of Rava-Ruska was forced to abandon the town and move to the recovered territories. Nevertheless, Rava-Ruska remains one of the key centers of the Polish minority in Ukraine, with the local office of the Association of Polish Culture of the Lviv land operating here. Transportation. It is located near the border with Poland, opposite the town of Heben. Through the city passes the European route. At the border there is a checkpoint, Rava-Ruska rail station. The city has a railroad station which also has a border and customs checkpoint, Rava-Ruska. Since 2005 it has been used exclusively for freight transportation only and has two directions, one towards Heben, another towards Warsaw. Points of interest. Parish Church of St. Joseph, built in 1700 to 1776 upon the initiative of Castellan of Belz Andrei Richitsky. During the Soviet era the church served as a warehouse. Franciscan Abbey of Archangel Michael, founded in 1725 by Starosta of Belz Grzegorz Richitsky and Joseph Glogowski. The complex of the abbey and the church was completed in 1737 by architect Paweł Fontana, and was one of the most interesting sites of the town. In the Soviet Union, the complex was turned into a warehouse serving the local collective farm. Notable people: Morris Abraham Cohen, educator and linguist; Walter V. Bowick, conductor, bandurist; Oswald Frank, Polish Army general; Olgierd Gorka, Polish historian and diplomat; Mitchell Dadales, Polish poet; Edward Oliarczyk, Polish composer.